down Wall Street, saw my acquaintances getting something to eat. I asked them what they were drinking. They replied, Coca-Cola. I said, what? They responded with, we hate the prohibition. Alcohol was denied, but Al Capone knew a place where you could go inside. Speakeasies, places that patronized the establishment. Consumerism was a thing to do. I started buying everything brand new, with credit plans that created mass demand. All this new technology buzzing all around me. You see this vacuum? Yeah, I bought it. This telephone? Yeah, I bought it. All with my new credit through new installments. Culture was thriving. Then everything went out of control.
During the 1920s, the culture boomed and consumerism flourished. But within 3 years, things changed. The crash and burn of Black
Tuesday,
causing the Great Depression.
I began to think what had happened. Everything was worse than I imagined. My father had no money left in the bank. 26,000 businesses began to sink. What? Because of everyone's mass withdrawal, the structure of the banks began to fall. With lack of repayment from loans they had given, the crash was here. It hit harder than anything I've ever seen before. The 17th of October, a day no one would ever adore. Our trusty allies from France and Great Britain couldn't pay us back. Debt was growing into its own attack. Since this is a free country, I can say, I hate Hoover's ideas. They made a mess. Anyway, everything shouldn't have to play out. We need structure and government help. No associational action! What? Yeah.
In the 1920s, the culture boomed and consumerism flourished. But within 3 years, things changed. The crash and burn of Black
Tuesday,
causing the Great Depression. The election of 1932. Finally a new man in charge. Franklin D. Roosevelt, the man of the hour. Also known as the 100 Days. The new deal sprang up with reformation left and right. First to come was the Emergency Banking Act, which provided currency to banks. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation was next to appear, created to make the banks not disappear. To combine businesses and laborers eliminated cutthroat competition. This enforced by the National Recovery Administration. Wanted to raise the value of crops. The AAA killed the animals with force. The Civilian Conservation Corps employed young men to do chores. People were living without electricity before the Tennessee Valley Authority contributed with simplicity. New buildings rose, bridges arose, providing jobs for 3 million, including pros. Even former slaves and blacks were put in jobs. The Works Project Administration was a bomb. To make the ordinary Americans feel secure, an act was founded for them not to be economically unsure. Social Security made the government take action, helping families in need to reach economic satisfaction. The Wagner Act, founded in 1935, made employees' voices not put aside, with a minimum hourly wage. Thanks to the Fair Labor Standards, everyone on the same page. A maximum of hours of work. People could go home with a smirk.
During the 1920s, the culture boomed and consumerism flourished. But within 3 years, things changed. The crash and burn of Black Tuesday, causing the Great Depression.
To avert the crisis, there wasn't much to do.
It hit us like an earthquake, unexpected with a little something new.
Maybe if I didn't buy all those things.
Impeached Hoover? Earlier, before he could destroy what we worked for.
The government could always lend a helping hand.
Don't you understand? They should be in command.
Word!